Hey, how's it going? How's everybody doing? It's time to do another cooking video. I got the camera on this weird angle and it's on like the wide lens and I don't know if I'm showing too much or not enough. I don't know. I feel like someone, like me at the beach, with my shirt off. I don't know, too much, not enough. Should I put my shirt on? I don't know. Yeah, let me change the view just really quick and see if that's better. Is that better? I don't know, does it make a difference? A little bit better. Actually, I like this better. It's a little tighter. You can see how pretty I actually am. Anyway, working off the skin of my pants right now. Just trying to, I got some things. I got some mushrooms. I got some chicken. I'm gonna stuff it with some cheese and some broccoli. And I got sweet potato that I'm gonna cut up right now. I'm gonna give it a quick wash, slice it up, not even gonna peel it. Chop the ends off, throw it in the oven with some mushrooms, and we'll see what happens. All right. Let's start this off with a sip. Haven't had a Sapporo in a while in a video. Been drinking that Hacker stuff, which I actually really like. So, it's one of the few cheap beers that I like. So, anyway, let's see this sharpen. And a spin, like always. Oven's preheating. So, it's a slice. And slice these up pretty thin because I want them to cook fast. And one more slice that way. Alright. Bowl, and I got some cremini mushrooms here that we're going to roll with. I'll give them a quick little rinse. Don't rinse your mushrooms ahead of time because they'll turn all black and disgusting. So, but rinse them before you use them because they grow them in poop, cow manure. If you didn't already know. So. But if you like the taste of cow manure, I think it's pretty organic these days, so you're probably okay. But I'm just going to wedge these up, just like that. Okay, little wedges, not slices, not dices. So, there we go. And there, and there, and there, and there, and there. In there, in there. I don't concern myself with doing too many mushrooms because they shrink up anyway. So what are we going to do? So use a bit of olive oil. Should I get a bigger bowl though? They're not going to shrink before I put them in the bowl. In there. Pop the potatoes in there too. Actually, no, I'll do it in a second. So listening to Ministry earlier. Whoops. I did nothing. Good. Anyway, and which is no surprise because everyone knows Ministry is my favorite band. But I was listening to the song Flashback. And it made me laugh because there's one part where he sings, he goes, I'm going to make you suffer. I'm going to make you suffer. I'm going to watch you die. I'm going to watch you die. And whenever I hear that, maybe it's because I'm a chef and maybe it's, I don't know. But I don't hear I'm going to make you suffer and I'm going to watch you die. I hear, I'm going to make you supper. I'm going to make you supper. I'm going to watch you dine. I'm going to pour the wine. I know it's cheesy, but that's what I hear. I don't know. It's funny to me. This hard song about killing somebody, and I interpret it into some sort of culinary fun. But, oops, drop one. I will wash this off, because I'm not going to waste it. I dropped another one. Okay. I'm going to rinse these off, and if I do it again, then they stay cooked. FYI, if I was at work, those would immediately be in the trash. And the floors at work are considerably dirtier than these anyway. No, a little floor spice does not make things nice. And there is no such thing as a 5-second rule. Don't believe that. Anyway, they're making it over to the pan this time. Pan I have ready here with a little strip of parchment paper that was left over in the box. Let's get these guys in. What are we rolling at there? We're at just a couple minutes, right? Yeah. So I'm gonna pop this up into second gear a little bit. And here, there's a little bit of a mix. Mix it up. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it. I don't know, my is YouTube gonna get me for copyright infringement for that? Probably not. I think I'm still under the radar. Anyway, let's pop this on the low shelf and get that in there. Where are we at? 400? Yeah, that's good. Alright, let me grab my other cutting board. This little guy. So I cut the chicken. The fillet is right there. I'll probably just throw that in the pan and cook it anyway. Pop that there. Let's get some heat on this pan. That up to medium high or high medium. A little bit of this sunflower oil. I'll say Earl instead of oil. I feel like Archie Bunker, being an Archie Bunker kind of mood today. Hey, geez, she got the Earl over the pan. I don't know, that was like an Archie Newfie version. I don't know. Anyway, let's open this piece of chicken up so we can stick some broccoli and cheese in there. That's what I'm going with today. Broccoli and cheese. So I'm not going to bother pounding it out. I just butterfly it so it's kind of the same thing. It's going to look a little sloppier when it comes out of the oven, but guess what? I'm the guy eating it, so relax. Keep that out of the way for a second. It's going to take a few minutes. Get these mushrooms out of my way. And I'm going to make kind of like a bit of a tomato. So I had some frozen tomatoes. These are actually leftovers from Tracy's garden from last year. They're in the freezer, and I'm going to turn those into something magical and delicious. So I will open that up now while I'm waiting. Get out my cheese. Do a little mix of cheddar and havarti. Because that cheddar's got to be used up. It's been in there a little bit longer than it needs to be open, but still good. Little shredder from the dollar store. It's like that Betty Crocker crap they sell at the dollar store, but stuff like this I don't care. When it comes to knives or can openers, mechanical things, buy the good stuff. Don't buy this shit. But for this cheese shredder, yeah, buy the junk. You're only at home. You're not trying to impress anyone. Well, I'm making videos and I'm still not trying to impress anybody. So anyway, I forgot to put Gunner in a good spot, didn't I? Where can I put you? I'll just show you. I'm here. And don't forget me. So am I. Don't forget me. Put you there. Out of the camera. Out of the camera range. I'm going to put you right here in the there. Does that work? No, that doesn't work. Pop you right here. My glass to prop you up. There we go. There she is. What are you? What are we doing here? Okay. Shred up some cheese. And how's our time situation going? We are at 9 minutes, so we're not doing too bad. Let's grab a plate. Mr. Classy Skull right there. Anyway, let's just shred up a bit of this stuff. Oh, maybe it's falling apart. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I spoke too soon. Try to get it. Starting to come off. Yeah, that's alright. It still works. You in there? I wanted to grab an onion. Do you want to grab an onion? Yeah, I think I want to grab an onion. Under the stash spot. Unless I got one in the fridge. Give me a second. Yes, I do. Perfect. So, I don't need you. You go back with your friends. You get to live another day. Okay. For a second. So, this havarti gone. Hi, Bill. Billy's over here. I have to close the gate in the kitchen to keep her out because she gets in the way, as odd as that sounds, because Billy can never really be in the way, can you? But I don't want her to get burnt. But she can have this little piece of cheese. There you go. Alright. This other way. Bring you back up. Get you back on the heat. I had some broccoli waiting for me in the sink. It's just frozen broccoli, nothing crazy. Like I said, these videos are just working with shit you got around the kitchen. So we will put that on there, and I will eat a couple pieces since I like broccoli. Get some cheese up in there. Fold this bad boy over. Because I didn't butterfly it, I don't think it's gonna, or since I didn't pound it, I butterflied it, I don't think it's gonna stay closed the way I'd like it to, but anyway, everything's in there. How's our heat doing? Try it out with the tender that I took off the breast. Oh yeah, there's that sizzle. There's that sizzle. Alright, wash my hands. The other thing. Anyway, I had this on for something. Oh, I know, I thought I was going to boil some stuff. I don't need this anymore. Let that do its thing. Move this cheese out of the way. I'm going to do the rest. That out of the way. Yeah, use this. Oh, I know what I want to do with that. Yeah. Let's do this thing. I'm going to throw some onion shards in there. Add some salt and pepper. Oh, is it like that? Why did you say it's frozen? Nah. I was going to do a video today about me setting up for my cooking videos, but I kind of ran out of time, but I'm going to do that next time, just because it's kind of interesting, I think. But we'll see. And another sip. And I don't need you anymore. And what am I calling this spoon? Yeah, my glass is over here. Stir. Put that down a bit. Flip that tender over. Some olive oil in this pan. I let that get a little hotter than I wanted, so I'm going to move it out of the way just for a minute. Give it a turn. Yeah, got some nice color going on in there. Yeah. The onions around a bit. Definitely going to have to find its way into the oven in a minute. Speaking of the oven, I put away my cheese. We'll see how everything inside of the oven is looking. Let's have it going. So what I do with the elastic, there it is. Oh, that's something good. That in there, just like that. Move this guy over here. Looking good. That's how my goodies inside are doing. Whoa. Yeah, I dropped the mushroom again. Oh, they're looking good. Sweet potatoes are getting nice and soft. It's going to be good. Good stuff. Mushrooms that dropped. I'm going to move you back over here. And these frozen tomatoes, and then over some of the liquid. And off the heat, and in you go. Just like that. Here, shape. And then I'm going to pull these onions out of here. Toss them in with the tomatoes. See that? Okay, piece of chicken off now. There we go. Chicken's feeling good, it's almost done. That there for a minute, drop the temperature down, it's a little high. Anyway, what should I add to these guys? Well, we'll start off with the obvious salt and pepper. Shake in there with those onions. We'll grab some basil, oregano, those are tomatoes. You Italianize this thing. Oregano, there must be doubles. And basil. And maybe a little bit of onion and some garlic too. Onion powder. Well, there's onions in it, but the onion powder is sweeter than oh. There we go. Onion powder is sweeter than onions, so I'll put that in there. Well, it's raining here, I think. And garlic, as I said. And of course the usual thing, I always say tap it into the lid and then add it after. What are we running at here? Where's my see things goggles? We're at 19 minutes, so I'm gonna use a stir, probably throw a pause on there like usual. Stir. Oops. I'm making a mess, that's for sure. I got a little too high. Pull that chicken out in a second. These tomatoes. I like when I cook the tomatoes and they're still formed. When you bite into them, they pop and it hurts. Anyway, there we go. So I'm gonna throw a pause on here for a second, and then I will be pulling that chicken out, and we'll see how it looks, and make a sauce and see what happens. All right. In 3, 2, 1, blast off. I hope that made sense, because the last thing I think I said was 3, 2, 1. So I don't know. Anyway, so the only thing I did was I took the chicken out of the oven, pulled it off the plate, or put it on the plate, pulled it out of the pan. So we got all this fond here. These sweet potatoes are doing nice and soft. We got this, all this char on here that looks like burnt on stuff, but that is actually a pan full of deliciousness. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some white wine that I have there and see if I can still do this. Give it a little spin. No, I can't. I spun it and it opened, but I used to be able to do it and catch it really quick, but not so much. Hey, pop your thumb over the lid and give that a sexy ass deglaze. Probably add a little bit more in a second. And what I'm going to do now, I got my mushrooms from before, the sweet potatoes, potato, tomato. So let's get these in here and I'll motor through this last little bit because time is an issue. Put those in there, pop you back up. Let's keep these warm in here. Drop the temperature, just like that. Some cheese on there. Love that. That baked on the pan cheese. So good. So give that a stir. And pour that spoon and just scrape that off. That is all sorts of flavor in there. Look at that. And you mix it all up. You got like a little sauce going on there. That is a lot of flavor right there. And I got some cream left over from mid. Ooh, no, it's actually still good. I tested it earlier because I haven't used this in about 2 weeks, but it's still good. Pop that in there with those mushrooms. All right, how are we looking on time? We are at 23 minutes. All right, going on 23 minutes right now. Give that a little shake. Now, if I had Parmesan cheese, I'd probably throw a dash of Parmesan cheese there to thicken it up a bit, but I don't. So, let's see. Good though. We got a little bit of salt, a little bit more cream, and a little bit of salt. And maybe a dash of the wine. See if I can do it right this time. No, didn't look too fake. Just a little sprinkle. More. That's more for flavor that time, not for deglazing, obviously, because that was in the oven. I didn't leave my thing on here, and I almost grabbed it. So I always tell people, always leave it on there, because that one just now, I just out of habit, I almost. And it's not too bad. The metal part's hot, but the outside's not too bad. Bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. Nice little shake, and it's looking good. Look at that. Look at that. It almost looks like some kind of stew or something. Looks good. Some white. More taste. I know I'm sticking my fingers in, but I'm eating it. Relax. Never do that in a restaurant, and I wouldn't do this while working either. Anyway, let's get these tomatoes on the plate. Right there. I don't even know what these taste like. They smell good though. They look kind of nice. A little sloppy mess. Let's get this saucy tomato or saucy mushroominess on the plate, just like that. Look at all those mushrooms. That's one trick way back in the day in the industry. What do we got left over? We got too many of this, too much of that. You know what? Throw mushrooms, cheese, or chicken on it and it'll sell. It's a fact. People will buy it. Doesn't mean the food's going bad. It's something you got to get rid of in a hurry. Mushrooms, cheese, and chicken. That's the gold secret of getting rid of stuff that you need to get rid of. That's see how these sweet potatoes came out. They feel nice. Nice and baked. I think that's good enough. It's not the prettiest thing I've ever made, but it smells good and it looks, well, in terms of stuff I eat, because if anyone's ever worked in the line, worked in the kitchen, you know chefs eat in a pot over the garbage can, so normally this is luxury for us. I haven't used a broken plate, but anyway, there we go. That's what that is. Yeah. Let me get up on the stool for this one before I taste it. Let's see, we can do a different style clickbait. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Is that clickbaitable? Let's see. Alright, anyway, let's give this a try before I run out of time. Grab a fork and a knife. Anyway, first thing I do, I'm going to just give the sweet potatoes a try. I'm not a big sweet potato fan, but that's just what I had. So it was a hot, well, it's fucking hot. That's good. That's hot. But it's good. Maybe I should have peeled it, but it's still good. And this tomato and onion concoction, a little taste. It looks very hot too. Let's have a look. It's sweet. It's good. It's actually really tasty. It's what you'd expect, but sautéed tomatoes pretty much always taste good if you season them right. So can't go wrong there. Let's give the guest of honor a try here. Mushrooms, chicken, broccoli, cheese, cream sauce. Emily. Let's try it like this. Let's give it a go. That came out really good. That came out actually a lot better than I anticipated. But yeah, wow, I really like that. I'm really gonna enjoy eating that in about 2 minutes. But anyway, yeah. So that was stuffed chicken, stuffed broccoli. Was it havarti cheese? I think I said, and cheddar with a cream mushroom sauce, and then the tomatoes. I just never frozen, and I just sautéed them in the pan, or not really sautéed, but just stewed them up in the pan, I guess you could say. And oh, I forgot to move the bananas today, but and the onions that I cooked up with the chicken and threw them in the pan, seasoning, and then the sweet potatoes that I sliced up and just seasoned with salt and pepper and a little bit of olive oil. I think it was olive oil. Yeah, I'm sure it was. It might have been avocado oil now that I'm looking over there. But anyway, came out good. Try it out yourself or come up with your own thing. Leave some comments and like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. And I guess see you in the next one. Bye. Bye. You're still here. I just keep missing the button. Okay, for real this time. Bye.